I really want my vape.
Me too.
You don't smoke.
Oh, you said your vape.
Yeah.
I thought you said your babe.
No.
Oh.
It kind of dawned on me that that's exactly what you thought.
Be like that sometime, you know, new love and stuff.
Oh, so we're exposing. Like, we can talk about all this on the podcast.
I don't care.
Period. Well, you guys, so I'm just going to get right into it. I was going to try to do a nice little cute little introduction because guess what? We were supposed to film this for Mother's Day and,
But she effed it off.
no, she's lying.
No.
That's not what happened.
It is what
She
happened.
effed it off.
How? How did I F it off?
She
Tell
just
the people.
messed up the whole thing. Like, she knew. I sent an invite. She got an invite for this podcast literally a month out. The invite was how cute. The invite was cute, right?
Yeah, it was cute.
She had a date. Well, she didn't have a date. She had a time, but we talked about the date. We talked about doing it before Mother's Day so I could upload this on Mother's Day.
Cheers.
And she was like, oh, she had stuff kept coming in her schedule. She had a surprise birthday party. It was just so much stuff. And I'm just like, girl, like, you just can't be trusted with time.
Wow. And here's the real tea. You said we could did it.
I really want that mic to be
Mother's
closer
Day.
to you. I need you to maybe hold it throughout the whole time.
Man. You're so extra. Anyway. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's talk about it. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
She said we could do it on actual Mother's Day. She made up the itinerary for Mother's Day. So she should have worked it in on Mother's Day.
Guess what,
You
though?
dig?
Let's also add this in. I was, oh yeah, get that out the way. A little crusty ass shot.
Don't mind me.
So,
Nothing much going on here.
the thing about this, right, is
Right.
sent her the invite. I said, let me know when you're available. We'll plan from there. We planned, originally it was supposed to be like before Mother's Day. So then we were like, you know what? Because she had a lot of stuff going on. Like my mom works late hours. The birthday party was happening. So I was just like, why don't we just do it on Mother's Day? But do you see yourself getting up? She's like, it's probably going to be hard for me to get up. Yeah. And so I'm like,
Yeah, because I work till 3 o'clock in the morning.
not that night. You didn't. You
What
went to
night?
your birthday party.
And I went to work right afterwards.
Either way, don't book time with me if you can't do the time. So we didn't leave until like 1, 2. We didn't leave until like 1, 2 o'clock. How do you expect to do a whole podcast and have Mother's Day? But it was my fault.
It was her fault.
But it
She
was my
didn't
fault.
Say I need specific hours and daylight until day of. Then she was like, I can't do it other than the hell this light. Girl.
No, I said let's just play it by ear because depending on when we get back to the house, we need to make sure that there's good lighting. And look at our issue right now. I'm on a I'm on a tripod, and her setup is.
They can't see. You guys can't even see to sit here and judge.
Yeah.
How we got this. You know what? We're doing the best we fucking can, okay?
Yeah, we're doing our fucking best.
We're doing our fucking best right now.
So
I'll
yeah.
drink to that. Anyway, trying to cover up the.
Oh yeah, I told her how wait, yours is on, right?
Yeah.
Green light?
Yeah. I'm not a freaking newbie at this.
Alright.
What kind of?
So yeah, I told her that anyways, it doesn't matter. But basically we're wondering like why and sometimes in YouTube videos the alcohol is like covered. Yeah.
Comment
so,
below.
So mom,
Yeah.
how this was originally, like I said, it was supposed to be a Mother's Day podcast. We were going to be all cute and dressed up. We're hella dressed down. And I'm super sad because she is actually my very first guest. So I want to officially welcome my mom to the podcast.
Edit in clapping sounds. Yay!
Exactly. So she is my very
here for
first
it.
guest that I hyped up for like
Yeah.
a month and a half.
Yeah, it's all me. Yeah.
But I loved that for me. I really, really love
that
that.
for you.
My mom actually, I don't know if you guys, a lot of my friends and family are coming from my YouTube channel, so you guys have already seen my mom's face. So how are you feeling like being on a podcast? Does it feel like any different at all or?
No, not at all.
Period. I love that. I love the comfort.
Yeah, I'm super.
You need to bring that microphone to you.
Yeah. I'm super comfy.
Sorry, you guys.
They can hear me.
Not
Don't apologize.
Like this. I've already tested it. I've already tested it.
Oh
I've already
my
tested it. I've already tested it. I've already
Okay.
tested it.
Anyways, let's get into it. You
Okay.
got some questions for me?
Yeah.
Because my time is really like.
You
Time
ain't
is
about
money is
to
time.
look. That man lives right up the street. He can wait. Anyway,
Did
so
you just bust me out?
yeah. So you guys, I have an agenda. We're gonna
I like. Yeah, show them that.
No,
book.
I'm embarrassed by it.
Why? That's a great fucking book. Show them.
I just don't want to.
Just do it.
Okay. You begged me.
Okay.
Anyways, so I kind of like wanted to prepare for the podcast. So in my head, I'm like, if in the event she feels a little awkward, I came up with some icebreakers. But you said that you're comfortable.
Yeah, I'm fucking comfy.
Okay. Well, we're gonna do the icebreakers anyways.
Okay.
So for these icebreakers, right? You have about. I don't want to like give like not too much time or not enough time, but I was gonna originally give you 60 seconds to answer everything.
Okay. If you really want me to be comfortable, I should go have a shot of tequila real quick.
Okay.
Who's ready for it?
Go get you a little shotty shot.
Back. A shot of Don Julio, chilled with a little lime juice. Girl, you didn't have no shot. Who are you trying to? That was a lot. Anyway.
Yo, that was a big shot. Whew. I know.
Girl.
It's like so
Ooh,
much.
wait. I sip up my shots.
I drank the whole thing.
You didn't drink shit. She'll never drink shit.
Ooh, I just like still feel a burn. Whew.
She's a pretender shot
My
taker.
eyes is like watery.
From what? Your ginger ale or your water? Which one?
Stop.
All right, let's do this.
Wait, no, because yeah, you stopped the whole podcast and everybody look at me while I take a shot, and now you're talking about I sip my shots. Girl.
I do sip my
Throw it
shots.
back.
How about you take a?
Throw it back.
How about you take a shot? Period. Then you can talk to me.
I'll take a shot of apple cider vinegar.
Take a shot of. Let's really talk about it.
Let's really talk about it. So, you guys, I need to set a timer because I wanted to ask my mom questions. So, Mom, the idea is almost like picture Family Feud.
Okay.
You want to answer as many as you can within 60 seconds.
Okay.
Do you understand? 1, 2, 3. What is my favorite color?
Pink.
Okay, no. What are all your grandkids' birthdays?
3, 13, 13, 11, 12, 15, and 3, 28.
Damn. Anyways,
What?
advice for first-time moms.
21. Huh?
Advice for first-time moms. Come on, girl.
I got all their dates on my life.
Advice for first-time moms. You suck at this game.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Okay. Cheapest dish to make for a big family.
Spaghetti.
Okay. Who is most likely to run away as a kid out of all
You.
your kids?
You.
Okay. Who's most likely to steal your car?
Tay. And
Okay.
did.
Okay. Brandy or Sean?
No. Hell no. You ain't about to do that.
No, in a sexual way.
No.
Okay. Morris or Denzel? Morris or Denzel?
Morris. All day.
Damn, I don't know if you finished.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Morris.
So that was.
For real. That's
I would choose Denzel.
Morris.
so
Oh my
handsome.
God. You know how fine Morris is?
He's so
He is so
handsome.
fine. All that chocolate.
He's so handsome.
Morris is my whole husband.
Morris is cute, but he's
He's my
just cute in
husband.
like an innocent way. It's
The
just
fuck
like
he is. He's
Denzel's
fine.
giving very much like, okay.
Bad boy. But Morris, I even got a pass. I met Morris in real life, just so you know. And I handed him
Here
notes
she
to come
goes.
get a
Not I met
massage
him
from
in
me.
real life, girly. Like, I
did meet him in real life,
cannot.
and I was so stuck. But I got a pass. A Morris pass.
A Morris pass?
Yeah.
From your man?
Yeah. He said I'd just have to. He has passes for different people, and I have passes for my people. And then we'll occasionally ask, can I add that one to the list? And it's a pass.
And they're all celebrities?
Yeah.
I'm crying.
All celebrities.
Well, I love that for you guys. Anyways, so I'm just gonna go ahead and like ask, like, we're just gonna actually get into it. Okay, so for people who are seeing you,
Yes.
for people who are seeing you on the podcast for the very first time, like, what are some things to say about yourself? Like, maybe where you were from, just like in a light, like, you know.
Okay. Well,
way.
number one, I'm fucking awesome. That's number one. That's what you need to know.
Period.
From the start. I am originally from Southern California. Moved to New York.
Are you actually from California?
Holy shit. Is this the first time we met?
I'm just like, nice to meet you.
Like, who are you right now?
Like, actually,
I was born in Culver City, California.
I didn't know you were from out here. I thought you were
Are
from
you
like
fucking
Florida
kidding me right
and
now?
New York. Are you fucking lying?
Get your friend.
Don't fucking tell lies on my podcast.
I'm from. Do I need to pull out my birth certificate?
Pull out your birth certificate right now.
I'm going to.
Call a friend.
I will. I will definitely call a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was definitely born
Silver
in
Gold
Culver City.
River? What'd you say?
Culver City, California.
Culver's fake.
Okay, look it up. Yeah. So anyways, my parents are both from New York. They moved to California, had me, and then I lived in California until I was 11. My dad passed away, moved back to New York with my mother until Tay was like 7 months old. And I moved back to California until she was 2, moved back to New York.
Damn!
Until after I had Zaya. Zaya was 2, almost 3. The month she was turning 3, we moved back to California. So in 2001, we moved back to California.
Okay.
So I've been here since 2001. That was a long fucking story because she dragged it out.
No, okay, so like I also throughout the podcast, like I'm obviously going to be asking you stuff that I do know. So if it comes off like, why are you asking me that? It's because I'm asking also for the podcast. So do you have like siblings or like type stuff?
I do have siblings.
How many?
Well, thanks for bringing up fucked up shit at bad times. You know, I never met them.
I was like, am I being punked?
Okay. So, yeah, about that.
I'm just asking yes or no. So you
Yeah.
have siblings,
Yeah,
and I
I
said
do.
how many?
Okay, 5 altogether.
So
It's
weird.
because I thought you wanted me to go into detail, and it's a fucking weird story.
No, I was just going to say, like, I was just asking you.
Yeah, I have 5 siblings. I have 3 from my dad and 2 from my mother.
Okay, I think I knew that.
I would hope so.
About
So,
you, like on your dad's side, I mean.
2 brothers and a sister on my dad's side that I have not spoken to in a bazillion years since I was like a kid. And then my mom, brother and a sister. I'm the youngest out of all 6.
Interesting. Okay, so like, what is your zodiac sign?
And a Scorpio.
What do you even know about Scorpios?
We're amazing. You know, it's a Scorpio normally are.
I haven't had any luck with any Scorpios. Any Scorpio I know I haven't had any luck with.
Really? Because your whole boyfriend's a Scorpio. What? Did I put you on the spot with that?
No, it's not even that. It's just more of like I feel how I feel. Like,
What
it's
about
iffy with him. No, I'm just kidding.
What about your nephew? He's a Scorpio.
It was more of a joke, like, because you're a Scorpio.
Yeah, you know shit.
Yeah.
So, I'm November 10th. Uzziah is the 12th. And Theron is the 15th.
Yeah. I'm surrounded by Scorpios. They're actually really, really cool. It's just like, you guys just really know how to piss me off.
Yeah. You know why? Because you know how to piss us off. And we're
It's
just
not
bring
that.
We just give it back.
Scorpios just come with this whack ass mentality, bro. And I don't fuck with that.
Fun fact. I did not allow my kids to cuss around me for the longest. Literally to like a year ago. They were still saying, sorry, Mom, if they slipped and cussed around me.
Yeah, now I'm just like, fuck a bitch.
Well, I know we ain't talking about me right now. So,
No, honestly, fun fact, like, even when I say fuck, I'm really saying, like, P-H-U-C.
Right.
Like, that's how we spell it in everything.
So even Zaya, like, she'll mess up and cuss, and she'll be like, sorry, Mom. I'm like, girl, I'm so over it now. Tay the most. If she cusses around me, she's like, sorry, Mom. She's the oldest. And I'm like, I am so desensitized from you guys cussing around me now. I don't even give a fuck.
But she used to. She used to be like,
whoa,
whoa,
yeah,
whoa there.
Because I looked at it as really disrespectful. But now I just don't give a fuck. I don't give a rat's ass. I don't. And it's
fuck a bitch.
Actually, fuck that bitch. And we're actually like, we have fun doing it. We
It's like, you know what it started is like we say fuck a lot because when she says fuck, she'll be like, what the fuck? Like, she'll just say it so hard. And I'm like, why do you say fuck like that? Just say fuck. I'm like, fuck.
Fucking
She's like, I'm so fucking pissed.
So fucking pissed. Well, I need to get that out. I need people to know how I really fucking feel.
I love that, bro. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see here because I have like a whole bunch of stuff that I want to get through. Okay.
Get through it.
So here is a more, I wouldn't even say heavier question, but maybe something more to think about.
Okay.
So if your life was a report card, what would you grade it?
I fucking failed.
Oh my gosh, why would you say that?
I'm just kidding. I'm rocking this shit. I'm rocking out with my cock out. Hardcore.
Period. I knew you were.
I don't need to be judged.
Okay.
That's not what I'm here for.
Right.
She's pretty judgmental. Yeah, I said what I said. You're just breathing all that smoke right into you. Uh-huh. Right.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, because I was in. Okay, so another thing to say is, again, this was supposed to. We're literally 2 seconds away from like Mother's Day. Like by the time this comes out, it'll probably be a week away from Mother's Day. But these questions, like the whole podcast was more so like mother related. So if I'm asking you a lot of like questions like that, it's just it is.
We'll keep that in mind, guys. This is just pretend like it's Mother's Day.
Okay, so the next question. So when I asked you, when I said if your life was a report card, what would you grade it? You said you're rocking the shit. Was that like a genuine answer?
I don't know. I would give myself a B. I know I could do. I'm not doing bad. I'm not doing bad at all. I'm happy in my life. I'm definitely happy. I'm sure I could step it up a notch or two.
In what ways?
Sometimes I really, really enjoy bartending. But there's something out there more for me. I just haven't figured out what that is yet. So I know there's a next level I want to get to.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure what path I want to take.
Do you have like ideas? Like, do you know what you mean by that? You don't have to share it, but like, do you kind of have it?
Yeah. Well, yes and no. I have a couple ideas, but at the same time, I haven't narrowed down what exactly I want to get into. I don't know if I want to open up my own business again, or more of I have another idea that might take off. I'm just not completely sure, but I know I'm not going to be bartending for the rest of my life. Even though it's good money, I can't see myself doing it for a whole lot longer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if you don't mind me asking this, when it comes to, you say you don't feel like you know you're not going to be bartending for a while or for forever, when do you see like that part of your life closing?
I would hope in the next probably 3 to 5 years.
Wow. Okay.
I'm thinking because well, bartending, you know, the best money is weekends, Friday through Sunday. Mm-hmm. Those are my best money making days. But that also means I don't have much of a life. I can't really go on trips like that. I can't do weekends. Most of my friends are off on weekends, so it's hard to schedule stuff. I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to do what the hell I want to do.
She's trying to match her man.
With the possibly getting an RV later on in life.
Yeah, she just told me about that on Mother's Day.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she was saying that they were talking about, I think, we were talking about like moving situations and stuff like that, and where she sees herself, and then she was like, we even talked about maybe just buying an RV and all these things, and I was just like, well, would you learn how to drive it? And she was just like, nope, I already told. I was just like, Mom, you have to learn how to drive it. Like, what if like an emergency? She's like, I suppose you're right. Like, yeah, girl.
Probably should.
Like, seriously.
I probably should. But yeah, I'm looking for it. That, like, hell, it sounds fun to me. Like, one, not some raggedy ass RV, like a nice one.
Yeah.
A nice one that has, you know, all the comforts of home and just traveling around.
I was going to say, and just like an idea to put in your pocket, it would be cool if, because I know you said that you guys are, I know you said that he's pretty much like really well established, like financially, and not to say you're not, but I'm saying like for him, it just seems like how he could just kind of maybe be more free spirited versus you're still like working.
Yeah.
So I feel like it would be cool if you guys ended up looking into buying a house and renting that out, but also having your RV. But then maybe after 5-8 years, you might be like, maybe like we should stay in the house for like the next year, and then have somewhere to park your RV, move that people out, and then but at least you're still making money through that house, people renting it out. But
yeah, we're still kicking around the
Airbnb, stuff like that.
For sure. That's a really good
Especially
investment.
if you guys moved to San Diego or anywhere where tourists would want to go, and you're like, oh, I know the Airbnb will get rented out real quick.
So wherever I go, I want it to be one fucking story. That's it.
I'm weak because my first, like, the question so far was, what would you grade your life?
You know what? Sometimes podcast takes on a life of its own.
No. That's what I'm saying. Remember when you were talking about, like, oh, well, how long? Maybe we should do a 30-minute one. I was just like, well, there's two people talking, and I have so much stuff I want to talk to you about, so
you're
I
right.
know it will be a while. No, yeah, that's fine. I just already knew it would be like this.
Okay, go ahead. Go to your next question then.
Are we, like, did you want to elaborate more, like, on anything else?
Fuck no.
Okay, so the second, like, my second thing that I wanted to ask you, it's kind of similar to the first thing, but more parent related.
Okay.
If your parenting was a report card, what would you grade it? That was the next topic.
I feel put on the spot here. I feel on the spot.
I could hear.
Are you going to grade me after I grade myself?
No, none of this is like. The only thing I had a say in was when I was asking you those icebreakers. Like my favorite color. I don't have a favorite color. I more so have a favorite palette.
Yeah, and I could actually expand on that now.
Yeah,
if
you
really
said
wanna
pink.
know. Well, you know what?
She said pink, and it was wrong.
I felt
She said
like
pink
I
was
was
wrong.
under the gun. That was her childhood favorite color. Now it's more natural colors. Yes, they are natural.
I just be chilling. Do you guys like my shirt? Like, wow.
Do you like mine?
That's actually me.
Mine says inked AF.
8?
Huh?
8?
Inked.
Oh,
Inked.
I'm like, damn.
Like tattoos? Inked AF.
I'm
What
like,
do you have
why
on your shirt? I didn't
It's
see
me.
it.
Here, hold on, guys. It's me. It says
Oh.
real bad on it.
Oh my God. Okay.
Real bad. Shout out Young Miami.
Okay. Anywho, what do I grade myself as a parent?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. That's a good question.
Take your time.
I'm gonna say B minus.
That's really high.
I
No.
almost said C plus.
No. I'm saying, like, rate what you rate. I don't have any influence. I'm just saying, like, damn. Like, even when you said your life, you're like, I would rate it a B. I was just like, oh, okay. Like, that's, like, very, like, I would say it to anybody. It's more of like, oh, okay. Like, you're really feeling yourself.
She's saying I was a piece of shit mother. That's what she's really saying right now.
That's not what I'm saying, girl.
I
You was a
feel like
little
that
weird, but, it was still, I feel like you were a good mom.
You know, some people like me. You might not have.
It's still
Most of
more
your
so like
life.
it's just pending,
You know what? I didn't really like you most of your
No,
life
and I
either.
get that. And I feel that. Like, I do.
We literally were like water and oil. Our first 16 years of life. We did not fuck with each other.
Yeah,
like
I didn't
that.
fuck with her, for real.
I didn't fuck with her.
Like, by
She
choice,
came
I didn't fuck
out
with her.
the badge acting like an asshole. Like, literally.
That's wild to say.
It's so true, though.
She used to rock me and smoke cigarettes. Tell him that.
I definitely did. You know why? Because your girl used to stress me the fuck out. I was like, shut this fucking kid up. Holy shit. I wanted to throw her through the closest window. I'm not even lying. I'm not. I don't know how you survived.
She said,
I
I'm
really
not.
don't.
She said, I wanted to throw her through the closest window. I'm not even lying.
I'm not lying. I did.
You're intense.
But I didn't. And that's the real
And that's
deal.
why you're rating it a B plus or B minus.
I said B minus.
What makes it a minus?
Because I know I could have did better in a lot of ways. I will say, I didn't have the best fucking role models to follow myself. So, I did my fucking best, man. I did my fucking best.
Okay, so I asked you about the minus part. What makes you rate it a B?
Because I honestly don't think I did a bad job. I think I could have definitely did better with a lot of things. But I was a young mother. I was 18 when I had Tay. I had to learn things without having too much guidance. It was kind of just trial and error. I didn't have really anybody to ask questions to. But I still feel like without having all that, I did a decent job.
I think you did too.
I think you guys came out all right. I didn't break you or anything, you know. Could I have done better? Sure. I think most people can do better, but I don't think I did bad for... Yeah. And that's what I'm going with.
So, like, for you, we'll get into, like, when you had kids and your age and stuff, but, like, when did you know, or did you always know you wanted kids? Like, what kind of, like, and then, yeah. So, I guess it's, like, two-part question, because I also want to know, like, how old were you when you had your first? So, the first part is, did you always know you wanted kids?
I knew from when I was little. Like, I remember being probably 7, knowing I wanted kids.
Wow, that's
And I could get into it even deeper. I knew I wanted mixed kids. I did. So, yeah. I started practicing braiding at that point when I was young like that.
I remember you telling me that,
Yeah.
How old were you when you had your first kid?
18. I'd say at 18.
Was it, like, was it on purpose?
Yeah.
So it wasn't even an accident or a surprise?
I was trying to do that thing for a good year before I actually got pregnant
So
with it.
17 you were trying?
Shit, 16. Yeah, closer to... I met your dad in August when I was, 16. And I turned 17 in November. I moved in with him at like 3 months after we were together. 3
Damn.
months. Well, August.
That's intense.
No, I moved in with him on New Year's Eve. So from August to, 3 or 4 months, something like that. August, September, October, November, December. 4 months. Yep, moved in with him.
Okay, so speaking of my dad and you.
There is no your dad in me.
Right, but I'm saying, like, speaking of, like, you bringing him up, did you imagine yourself being a single parent? Like, at 16, 17, like, when you were trying?
No, I didn't. However, when I did get pregnant with Tay, because we had talked about having a baby forever. And literally, as soon as I found out I was pregnant with her, he was like, you should probably have an abortion. I was like, why would I do that?
To Tay?
Yeah. And he was like, because...
And you were 17 and a half, 18.
I was 18 when I got pregnant with her.
Okay.
He said, I remember I found out in December. And she was born in August. So he was like, he said, I don't think this is a good idea. I was like, dude, we literally been trying to get pregnant for like the last 2 years.
Did you know more about him?
I did not know about.
So you were just kind of like, why is he even suggesting that?
Right. And he was just like, well, how are we even going to afford it? I grew up on welfare. I don't want my kids to grow up on welfare. I don't want, this and that and that. I'm like, this would have been good to know 6 months ago, not when I'm already pregnant. And he's like, well, I'm just saying, you don't have to, but I might not be around. And I was like, fair enough.
When did he tell you that? How far?
That night.
No. Oh, the night you told him.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, because you said you should have told me 6 months ago.
I'm saying you should, because we had been trying to have a baby. He kept saying, yeah, let's have a baby girl. Let's have a baby girl. We kept talking about it. And then once I found out I was pregnant, he was like, I don't think this is a good idea.
Oh, I thought, okay, so, well, either way, it's all fucked up. But I
Yeah.
thought, at first, I thought you were saying 6 months into your pregnancy. I'm about to say, oh, he's wildin'.
Yeah, no. I was just like, you could have brought that up a while ago, like before I was pregnant.
When did it grow on him that you were, like,
When
keeping
he
it?
found out I wasn't going to abort,
Like,
I
how
was like,
far
I
into
literally
it?
did this on purpose. I'm not going to go and abort now. No. If you're not going to be there, you're just not going to be there. I'll do what I got to do. Which is what happened any damn way.
Period.
But, and then,
Real ass, give up about a big Birkin bag, whole 5-6 figures. I'm not going to finish the next
anywho,
part,
so once you came along,
but. Okay.
I already knew, shit, his ass ain't going to be around. It's on me. And then I did it again.
She did
Like,
it a
hello?
third time with my baby sister.
Yeah, like, who does that?
At any point in that, like, you having kids, was there any disappointment at all of just being like, bruh, like, obviously there's joys with pregnancies, even with the, trials that it comes with, but, like, was there ever just, like, a, what am I doing?
Honestly, I kept hoping he'd change. I kept hoping he'd change. He just didn't. But I knew a lot of females will blame the man. Don't do that. It was me. I made the choice I made. And I said, you know what? You made this choice. These are your kids. You're going to take care of them, whether he's there or not. And that's what the hell I did.
Period.
So, yeah. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to expect nothing from him. And I didn't. And when you don't expect something, you can't be let down. So.
One thing I will say about my mom's parenting is, like, because, so, some backstory for people who are new, my mom has 3 kids, 3 girls. And I will say, like, just me growing up in her household as a single mom, I feel like you did a really good job of also, like, not even going out of your way to even bash him. You didn't really even, like, take your anger out around us about him. Like, maybe like, even if she maybe had conversations with, like, her friends or whatever, like, we were never affected in that way. Like, our idea of him never was tainted. The only times that I feel like you ever even spoke about anything is if maybe her feelings got hurt. Like, if we were joking, like, like, oh, yeah, like, my dad used to have us, like, all the time. And she'd be like, literally, no, he didn't. But, like, other than that, like, she was just never, like, she never, like, pumped, like, a negative idea about him to us. Like, and I really, really like that because.
You know why? Because my parents used to do it all the time to each other. And I didn't like how it felt. Because when you're a child, your parent's still a part of you. And you if that's your father or that's your mother, you're like, it's still a reflection of me. So if you think they're a piece of crap, do you think I'm a piece of crap? And it's hurtful to hear your other parent talking down on that parent. I didn't like it, so I'm going to do it to you guys.
Period.